Welcome back to the Unanimous Decision Podcast. I am your host, DPalm. Follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me across all the socials at DPalm66. You can follow the show at UDPod. Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere you get your podcast for free $99. And yes, that's right. We're also on YouTube. The @ is UDPod66. Find the Unanimous Decision Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Do me a huge favor. Just click the little button. I don't know what it does, but I think it's a good thing. But I know that means you won't miss an episode. As always, brought to you by the good folks at the MTR Network. And also brought to you by DanielPaulMortgages.com. If you can afford your rent, you can afford a mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. New episode dropped last Wednesday of my real estate podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate, talking about the season that we're currently in, that fall, winter season, kind of a time for renewal, time for planning out for the next year. I'm excited to have that conversation with my loan partner, LaCressa Amaro. But you're not here to talk about real estate. You're here to talk about sports. You're here because it's Felder Friday. What up, Felder?
What's going on, big dog? I mean, it's trying times in the city.
Trying times in the city. And that's me not being a great friend because we hadn't talked about this before now, but we're about to. I want to close the loop from last week. Felder mocked me because I bought a hoodie off of Instagram. This is that hoodie. It does fit. It is everything it was advertised to be. It arrived on time. Yes. And it's going to be a great divider because black people see it and they know exactly what all these letters mean. And white people see it and say, what do those letters mean?
I don't fuck with white people.
No. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with.
I just only saw the top.
Yeah, I know.
I just only saw the top row.
I'd have to answer a lot more questions in my house. It's like, wait a second, what the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, I just bought some diapers, which I never thought I would buy again. Our shit is fucked, dude. ICE is in Charlotte. Luckily, there's a couple things going on. Like, this is something I care about, and it's not like just because my sister-in-law is Mexican and like they run a business that's powered by Hispanic people. Like, this is a real, and I was talking to one of the moms today. I am the only man, let alone only black man, that's in like the PTA board group chat. Like, I'm in there. Boy, I'm in there like swimwear. That's it. It's just me. The rest of the people are moms and a couple teachers. And we've had my daughter, we've had other people's kids be like, where is Guadalupe? Where is Hidalgo? Where are they?
Where are our friends?
Their friends. Where are our friends? And it's really just trying times, and it's frustrating. But I think ICE found out. Like, do you know why Charlotte is why we're the Hornets?
Tell me.
Because when they came here during the American Revolution, they found out this was a fucking hornet's nest.
The whole city.
You don't want to be here.
Right on.
We don't like each other all the time, but I'll tell you what, we like you less.
Yeah.
And same thing with the state of North Carolina. You know why we're the Tar Heels, right?
Tell me.
Them boys stuck to the fight like they had tar on their heels. And I embrace that. Like, that's what I teach my kid that, and I want her to know that. She already knows it. But we are fighting. We will fight ICE. We will fight border. What border are you fucking patrolling, bitch? Virginia?
South Cac, man. People
keep them out.
Keep them out.
Yeah, if you was patrolling the South Carolina border, you know what? I'd be on your team.
I bring it.
Keep them out.
Keep them out.
But you're not. No. In Georgia, Tennessee, what? You're patrolling the Atlantic Ocean?
It's
the fuck are you doing?
So I have the good fortune of having parents of the age cohort that they lived through the 60s.
Yeah.
They lived through these are the most divided times. Nah, man, they were shooting leaders in the 60s. This is not the most divided time. But
these motherfuckers got paintball guns.
And
go home.
What bothers me to my core is them having to watch it happen again.
Yeah, it's yes, absolutely.
That's like, obviously the human aspect of what's going on is not lost upon me. If you've sat with me for more than 5 minutes and conversation has lulled. I've probably brought how I feel about this country right now up. But I hate silver linings. And I hate.
Yeah, this ain't no fucking playbook.
But I'll tell you what, here we go. I can do it this way. I got asked once to do something that I personally considered unethical. It was outside the realm of things that I found acceptable behavior.
Right.
And I didn't hem or haw. I didn't equivocate. I said no with a rapidity that almost surprised me.
Good. That's good.
Because, I know it's great. It was empowering. And the revelatory part of this is that a lot of Americans who've never had to ask themselves, do I really mean these things that I think I say about myself? A lot of Americans have stepped up and said, oh shit, that is who I actually am. This is what I actually believe. This is what I'll actually do. Like, that's when I see things like Charlotte. Like, Charlotte's a very multicultural city for a lot of different reasons, but and with that multicultural aspect comes tensions and comes growth. Like Atlanta, I love my city. I love it.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, it's a deeply segregated, deeply flawed, deeply problematic city.
Yeah.
But I do know that when things hit certain fans, you're going to see the unity. And like, that's the unity out of Charlotte across economic strata, across racial strata,
right,
religious strata, the ability for people to say, hey man, I know it may have been indoctrination, but I actually believe in what this country can and be.
Right.
And I know that you're spitting in the face of that.
And it is, and we are spitting in the face of it. And I think it's there are two things, and then we can get to the sports stuff.
We'll get to the fun thing.
But two things. One, for me, realizing that, because I said I'm in this, like, I'm like tier 2. There's a tier 1 in my school's PTA. That's called the executive council. I'm tier 2. I'm on the board.
Okay.
But tier 1, tier 2, they're also like, hey man, we got to keep this thing tight. We got to keep this tight, keep it secret, make sure that nobody knows what we're doing in terms of picking kids up, dropping kids off, all that. We got to keep it tight.
Keep it tight. Right. I got you.
You got to keep this shit. It's like, and I'm not, no disrespect to Harriet, could never disrespect Harriet Tubman.
Right.
But this is like an underground railroad.
This is the spirit this is the similar spirit these people are moving.
Right. We're moving in. That's how we're moving right now, where we have our own private chat where we talk. Am I the only man? Yes. Am I the only black man? Yeah, 100% for sure. But it's literally like getting diapers to families that are scared to go to the grocery store, getting groceries for families that are scared of the grocery store. People picking. So ICE has been staking out bus stops. And it's only elementary school bus stops. Because high schools, the kids can walk to the bus stop by themselves.
Exactly.
Middle school kids can walk to the bus stop by themselves. But
hey, real talk, just for 2 seconds. I need everyone who can hear me or listen to me or see me, just sit with what he just said. Sit with the banality and the evil of what he just said.
Yeah.
Really sit with what he just said. Go on, I apologize. I just want to.
No, you're good.
That's some shit.
They're predators, and they never show their faces. They don't have any sort of a badge or anything. They're fucking cowards. And so they show up, and what they do is they wait until the bus picks up the kids. Then they run in to try to arrest the parents.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't know
which means it's a plan handed down from people higher than them. These ain't.
Yes.
This is.
They're not smart enough to make decisions.
Procedure for these fucking cowards.
And so, and then the problem is most everyone's here legally, whether through naturalization or born here, and they're like a second generation or what have you. Like their parents who cross the border, those parents are living in a house that they never have to leave. They
don't go outside no more.
And so it just really sucks. Like so we have no clean linen in hospitals because the folks that do the linen, that's the job that do that job. They are staying at home. No clean linen at hotels. And I'm not saying that like they do like these jobs matter.
They watch how fast they matter.
There's a reason I put a 20 out when I stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, that's yours. Don't tell anybody about it. That's you take it. Like, have a good lunch today. Like, whatever it is. And what we're seeing is that, and it just is very like disheartening. And then to go into, so this is the second part, to go into that group chat and being like, we have to keep this circle tight because people have emailed. And I know one of the people who's emailed, he goes to a different pool than us, but he goes to pool with some of my friends. And a lady I'm on PTA with was like, I coached this kid in baseball. And he emailed the principal and said, the signs in the parent presence looking for ice makes me uncomfortable. It's a white guy. He participates in like sports with our kids. And he said that making sure that our kid, that making sure that and we call them our kids.
Yeah. That's what a community is. Yes.
Yeah. He's like, it makes me uncomfortable. And we're like, how do you think they feel that they can't go to Walmart neighborhood market for fear of ICE busting them down?
I want to applaud your restraint because there's a Felder that I remember who would make that man feel much more uncomfortable.
Oh, they did a really good job of not giving me his actual email address. I know who it is, but I know who it is.
Yeah.
I know who it is.
They didn't say it.
Greg, I'll fuck you up, dude.
Should kept your mouth shut, Greg.
I'm just saying, but like it's really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I'm doing everything I can to like make sure they have, especially like Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, dude. I think Sunday I might just pick up like 6 turkeys and just drop them off.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I don't know. It sucks though to like, we have this dad's group at school, right?
Right.
We're having this meeting on Monday. So today we're shooting this on Thursday, a little peek behind the curtain. We're shooting this Thursday to be out for Friday. But on Monday of this week, we had this meeting and it's me and the ladies and the principal. And they were like, should we invite I'm not going to say the name, but should we invite the dad's group to this so they can help? And they were like, I don't think so. That's the sad part of it.
Yeah.
Because one of those dads is part of that dad's group.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then the dad's group had their meeting on, I believe it was Wednesday or Tuesday. And we're out there watching for ice. And these dads are just walking out like carefree, no thoughts.
Couldn't give a shit.
Could not give a shit.
And that's, yeah. And
so when
honestly,
yeah.
And I've got my own free space I want to get into, but I do want to say this before we leave that. That's one of my bigger, like,
white dads, black dads,
I'm raising a young man in this society.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a concerted effort to surround him with men like you, me, Nata, like people who I know share my values and will reflect what that means to be a man. Because he's going to have other voices telling him what manhood is. And I've got my job for 18 years is going to be.
It's longer than that, dude.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? When the time that I know he's going to be in my house and under my roof.
Yeah. It's like I watched them all walk out. Not only did they not help pull doors to let kids out of the car.
Oh, that's a whole other one with me at the daycare.
Not only did they not help that, they also did not help in the front all you have to do is look. Give me 10 minutes of looking to see if there's a suspicious vehicle. And you didn't do either one of those things. And it just,
because it doesn't affect them.
It sucks, man. It sucks real hard. And so you have to be I have to be very careful with how I talk to people and who I talk to. We had dinner last night with a family and we had them over because I wanted to talk about it to make sure that we're all on the same page. And he was like, this is like 1940s Germany. Yeah. And I was like, we're on the same page. I trust you. We're good. Let's go. And another guy that I'm friends with, he also was like, I will be there in the morning to monitor to make sure we're good. Because it's just, and then what's happened is we got the email from some guy who said it made him feel uncomfortable. Like, again, how do you think these fucking families feel, dude?
Yeah, these children. These
babies.
Babies.
How do you think they feel? And then we had signs that were set up that had QR codes for like learning your like rights and using due process. Somebody came and took them all out, which is wild. You took away the signs that help parents be able to get resources and some pro bono lawyer work for families if they do end up getting detained. They took all those signs out.
Like an individual or the school?
And no, not the school. The school is on our side. No, like someone drove at night, overnight, and took all the signs away. Some racist. I'll say it. I talked to this lady.
So that is the minimum. Racism's the beginning.
Like that's the reality.
Sadistic fascist, but whatever.
How do I transition
from this to sports?
Well, well, we can talk about the Texas Ranger or sheriff or whatever the fuck ever. But what I was going to say is I talked to a mom today, and she and I were having a talk, and I'm getting ready to leave. I'm sitting in the car. I'm listening to like Wheezy. And she's like, oh, I love Lil Wayne. And I was like, yeah, me too. And she's getting ready to fly to Europe for Thanksgiving. And she's like, and these people are so ignorant and they're so like, they're malicious. And I said, here's what we have to do. We have to call them racist.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop dancing around it.
Yep.
Let's say, put the mirror up to their face and call them what they are. And she goes, and she's from down here too. She goes, Michael, you know what? You're right. I'm worried about their feelings while they're not worried about these other kids' feelings and how these kids feel. We do need to put it in their face and let them know that they are racist. And they can reconcile with that. They can make a change or not make a change, but the reality is you're racist. So there you go. All right. By the way, the Texas Ranger or whatever he was, sheriff, that's racist too.
That united the country. That's a good reminder that in 1988, there was number one single by a group called NWA called Fuck the Police.
Yeah.
And guess what? Black people are 10% of the population. So I'm telling you right now, mathematically, a lot of y'all agree with us. Stop pretending not to. Just because you like it when they shoot us. Now, my free space, you asshole.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm fine with you. So it's October, November. I'm in basketball, and on Tuesday night, LeBron James debuted in his 1 millionth NBA season.
Bro, he's old as fuck.
You know how old he is?
Yeah, I know exactly how old he is.
No. I can tell you a different kind of measurement. Because when he debuted Tuesday night, 7 players on the other team were born after his NBA debut.
Yeah. I'm 1 month older than LeBron.
And you're both like 6 months older than me. Yeah.
Yeah. I know how old LeBron is.
That
shit makes me feel bad about myself every day.
It is anti-self-esteem. It is horrible.
It's terrible. My wife over here like, well, you can't compare yourself to LeBron. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I am comparing myself to LeBron.
He played against my teammates in college. They played against each other in football in high school.
Yeah.
They got his autograph after the game.
I don't have that level of gullibility.
He was a junior.
I don't have that level of humbleness in me.
Felder. He was on the cover of a Sports Illustrated at 16 years old.
I know. I have that Sports Illustrated.
I just want to say that. Like look.
I'm not asking someone that's my same age for their autograph.
I'm the same way, honestly. I agree with you, but I'm just wanting to make sure that was out there. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Because old buddy in the Bengals spit in that boy's face this week.
Jamar Chase, right?
This is the second or third spitting incident we've had this year in the NFL.
I'll kill you.
I was told certain rules by my father as a child. And one of them was, if a man spits on you, you are within your rights to kill him.
If a woman spits on me, I also will mush her.
When they asked Tomlin about it at the press conference, did you see this?
No. What
They
did
were
he
like,
say?
they were like, would you like to, or this is, do you want to adjust how Jalen Ramsey reacts to such a thing happening on the field? And he says, if someone spits on you, you should do what comes naturally. Which is the PR safe version of, he could have killed him and I'd have had his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't spit on people.
You can't spitting on me, you will die.
Especially when you charge up the spit and that's a loogie. Am I wrong?
No, I saw it. It was, and then the temerity to lie.
It's not like some people, I don't know. I know black people talk like this, especially in the South. Like sometimes there's a little spittle that comes
Spittle
out,
is
right?
different than being spit upon.
But being like someone literally hocked to it and it wasn't on your thing, they just hocked to it straight into your face. No. I'll get my behind whooped by some 400-pound man.
You spit in my face, I might lose a fight. I might lose this fight.
I'll lose the fight. I don't care. I'll lose it. But the fight's going to happen.
The fight shall occur.
It's going to happen.
I can't disagree with this at all. I just wanted to make sure we had us both on record.
I'm telling you what, he better don't. Jalen Ramsey, I thought he gave him light work.
No, that was, people like, do you think you're different? Like, that was the most restrained response to being spit on I've ever seen.
Because I tell you what, you spit on George Pickens, he's going to put your head in the ground.
George Pickens will choke you on the field.
Like, you'll die.
Because
they'll have to stop him.
Y'all don't have enough people to pull George Pickens off of somebody if they spit on him.
You'll have to stop him.
Man.
You know who else I think sneaky would probably kill you too?
Who?
Who's the kid? Went to Florida State, plays for the Chargers. Defensive back.
Yes. You're right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He absolutely would. And yes, we are saying a lot of DBs and receivers because honestly, those are the places the spitting occurs. It can occur on the line. There's too much constant contact and too much established respect.
Established respect, but also they're like, shit, this dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing is that like at that size, like, yeah, we fight someone. That honestly, that's why I went to anger management in college when I got there. Because I was like, I can't be this size and have an anger problem. Those two can't go hand in hand.
Derwin James, sorry.
Derwin James, yes, thank you. But no, that was it. Like I was like, yo, I know me. I can't be the angry person that I had to nip that shit in the bud.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we're fighting. It's going down, dog.
And we're both on record. We love to fight.
Love it.
It's the pastime I miss the most.
I totally agree. My wife always is like, I don't know if your wife is like this, but my wife is constantly like, we don't fight anymore.
So how long have you known Kristen?
Since 2012.
Okay. Oh wow. I've known Susan. We got together in 2012. I've known her since 2010, I think. But so when we started dating, she would hear stories about single Daniel from me, from other people.
Yeah.
And because I'm me, she thought I was always exaggerating or joking. All right.
Yeah.
And so she was always like, yeah. So we go to a wedding in Boston. And I told her about my old roommate. My old roommate owned a pig. And not a cute little teacup pig, a pig.
Yeah.
And the rule of thumb with pigs is the more you pay, the smaller they stay. And he got this pig for $75 from some hillbillies in North Georgia. Got him super cheap. His name was Max. I hated Max. Max, whatever. I'm not going to go into why I hated the pig. But
your pig will not like you.
This pig slept in the bed with this man. Don't get me started, please. He built him a ramp so the pig could. It's disgusting.
That's gross.
But I've told Susan these stories, and she's always like, yeah, sure. So we go to the wedding, and she meets the dude. And I introduce him as, my old roommate from the house with the pig. And she doesn't say, good to meet you. She doesn't say, how are you? I'm Susan. She says, oh my God, you do exist.
Yeah.
And it was in that moment she realized that all my stories are true.
Yeah, they are.
And that she had married a cartoon character.
That's, my wife's the same way.
Yeah.
Because, like, she keeps thinking that her stories are, like, the same as mine. And I'm like,
they're not worse. They're just different.
I didn't say worse. I just said they're not the same.
Yeah.
I took her to Chapel Hill when we first started dating, and she was like, "Oh yeah, everybody's college experience is kind of the same." And then we went to the bar, and the guy comes up, guy I've never met in my life. He said, "I'm supposed to bring this pitcher of beer to you. You're Mike Felder, right?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You're a motherfucking legend." And my wife looked at me like, "Is this a real thing that's happening?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my life. I'm a fucking legend."
Can we talk about Georgia now?
Let's talk about him.
Whoop that ass. Whoop
Dude,
that ass. What did I say last week?
Belt to ass. Belt to ass. I'm telling you, like, I love them. I think that this team is I think they're I think they're really good. Like, obviously they're gonna beat the wheels off of Charlotte. But I think that this Georgia team, and I could, you know who I want to listen to every day? Kirby Smart.
Oh my God, that man will talk. Hey, you don't run from hard, all you'll find is more hard. Woo!
Dude, we don't come here to get, you don't come here to get a check. Like, I know he's giving them checks.
Yeah,
right?
The check's coming. Yeah, that's not why you're here.
But you're here because you want to hurt somebody.
You want to be great.
No, you're here because you want to hurt somebody. Fuck that.
But the greatness comes with hurting.
The greatness comes with the pain.
Football, look, hitting motherfuckers is going to take you very far.
And they hit people.
Yes.
And it literally, Texas looked like they were like, "Hey, Hammer, don't hurt him."
Hey, man, this is the third time in a row. Spencer put this on during the game. Does it feel like Georgia hits Texas harder than everyone else?
I
think Kirby really doesn't like Sark for some fucking reason.
Because they were on staff together, right?
They never worked together.
They never were on staff together?
Never worked together.
I bet him and Nick Saban had some talks about Sark, though.
That's probably true.
I think I think he knows that this guy lives in a world like this. I try to do good analogies, so I'm going to try one.
Right on.
Sark has, like, they eat out of crystal every day. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Waterford crystal.
Yeah.
Sark got cast iron, baby.
Or smart?
Yeah. Did I say? Oh, I said smart. I said smart.
You said Sark. It's good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Smart got cast iron.
Right.
So smart Kirby. Let's just do that way. Make it clear. Kirby has dishes that will destroy your dishes.
Mm-hmm. That's a great analogy.
They like. Does your Waterford look good? Yes.
It's great. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And expensive.
It's expensive and it's good, right? Mm-hmm. So you get that check and then you get the Waterford. Maybe you get a Tiffany lamp that has the multicolor. Nice. And then Sark walk in and guess what? He had to pay a lot of money for his shit too. But guess what he could do with his shit?
Bust your shit wide
open. He could just bust it wide open. Just destroy. Like if you throw one of Kirby's fucking pans and it hits that lamp, your shit is done. Over. Game over.
Wrap.
Oh no. And then you think it's an accident, and then all of a sudden he's just hitting all of your mugs and he's like, yeah. And it's like, that's what we do. Hey, and I paid for all of this. I paid for it. Your shit is Waterford crystal.
And it's all over the place now.
And guess what? You ain't gonna be able to put that back together, dog.
No, you have to buy a whole new
Mine, guess what I'm gonna do with this one? This one?
I'm gonna eat off it tonight.
And guess what? I'm gonna give it to my kid. And then my kid's kid is gonna have it. Because, hey man, tough last. Tough last. And if you're not gonna be tough.
Can I go second thing here? Tough last and authenticity plays.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
that's why Sark is going to go to the NFL.
Peace out. Gone. Why stay? You've proven he can't do it. You couldn't do it.
Proving you can't do it is a good one. I also think that being in this furnace for him, it's a lot. It's too much.
Timeout for most of them. Because most of them would Chip Kelly left to go be OC at the Raiders. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. what the job has turned into.
Yes.
Like a guy like Kirby, who was there as it was changing, is uniquely positioned for it. It's going to be interesting to me who the guys who come up after him in that class. Oh, Kirby loves this shit. Kirby loves.
I think Kirby. I think Kirby.
Enjoy anything else more.
I think Kirby fits into the world of Mike Tomlin as well. And I know Tomlin's had his setbacks, some of them, but I do think that he fits into those guys fit into the same world, same as Parcells. It's like a firefighter, right? You either have it or you don't. You want to run into that building and make it shake, and like you want to run. And there's most of these people don't want to run into that building. Kirby wants to run, like he said,
about the glory without having to run in the building.
Yeah, Kirby Smart is very much a guy that's like, no, man, I want to run. I want to run to development. I want to run to coaching. I want to run to strategy. I want to run to my guys being physical. I want to run. That's what I run to. I'm not looking. What did he say? He said, anyone that transfers out of this program, we want to play them.
Because they don't like physicality. We schedule them because they don't like physicality.
Yeah,
They'd be pretty good against those teams.
We want to play them. Mm-hmm. Anyone that when players leave to go somewhere else, he wants to play those guys. And he's like, imagine what could have been. Benjamin.
Not even that. He's like, you ran because you didn't like the physicality, which means wherever you ran is a bunch of dudes who don't like to get hit.
Yeah, y'all like to take, you guys like to have like a sauna and get a rub down, shiatsu. Do you know what we're doing? We're getting deep tissue massage because we need it because our bodies hurt real bad.
So everything we're saying right now ties me to the revelation I had during the game.
Uh-huh.
Because in the fourth quarter, after the onside and after this touchdown, I realized as things were winding down and it was settling in that they go whoop that ass 3 times in a row.
Yep.
I didn't even really enjoy. I didn't feel like, you feel.
You didn't feel any joy from that?
I felt a little bit, but it was deadened. We've got a quarterback.
I felt joy.
We've got a quarterback who, talent-wise, is not going to be setting worlds on fire.
Sure.
A defense that hits like a motherfucker. We've got Kirby Smart running the defense with help. And I'm not feeling good after a top 10 win. Oh my God, I'm 2010 Bama. When did this happen to me?
Didn't they win the national championship?
But guess what else? We've also turned into the Kirby Smart's rehab school for coaches who can't coach good because Billy Napier was at Georgia practice yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this what's happening? First of all,
you're just turning into the school that gave you the coach that you needed.
Saban. This is the Saban rehab school brought east.
Yeah, this is the Kirby Smart School for Wayward Boys.
That's the kind of thing that is really cool, like really wild about this sport, is that the heir apparent to Nick Saban is in Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
And I said this to Jamie on the last podcast. That motherfucker 49, man.
Bro, he going.
That's crazy.
He's gonna destroy people.
And Sark's trying to leave.
He can't get out from under it quick enough.
And we've all heard the rumors, and for me, that speaks to the health of a program. Is, do you know who your coach is going to be? And it matters less for recruiting because now NIL is such a big part of it, and these systems are kind of enveloping coaches. But if you go, hey, resources, track record of winning, and if you have the talent, you will be in the NFL. Where else would you go right now?
I'm going to Georgia.
Go Dogs.
But it's been Georgia for a long ass time.
But
it's Georgia at every position now.
That's it.
It's Georgia at every position.
Because there was some shakiness when the depth got affected with NIL as things changed. Like we saw Georgia's not a step back, but not a step up either.
The defense has always been, if you're going to play defense, go play defense there. Even going all the way back to like Thomas Davis and when he killed that man. Do you remember that?
Yes.
He killed a man.
Oh my God.
They brought him back to life, but he killed that man.
Oh my gosh. What?
And then he spent a decade. How do you run a faster 40 on 3 torn ACLs?
He's a freak of nature. And that's and the thing is, that's after like David Pollock and Boss Bailey and Chant. Like it's
right.
It's been my entire
Alec Ogletree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Jarvis
know.
Jones, which didn't work out, but whatever.
But it's all this like it's all that, and now Kirby is like, here's what I'm gonna do.
What if I supersized all of it?
It's not just supersized. What Kirby did is, and this is something I think my wife would really appreciate. What Kirby did is watch when he was at Alabama, he watched like a tutorial, like a video tutorial. So let me tell you this. I'll go backwards to go forwards. This is what I love to do. So my daughter has a Switch. Do I think she should have a Switch? No, I don't think she should have a Switch. But she does. So my daughter watched all the tutorials on the Switch for like Mario Kart and Mario Party and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
She watched all those. And then I'm using it kindly. I think this kid sucks shit. But he lives across the street from us.
Okay.
She started playing with him like online and in person. She was just whooping his ass.
That poor boy.
Just destroying him. And I think Kirby literally got the tutorial from Nick Saban. And now he's just belt to ass, baby. Pop, 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 pop.
It's insane.
Oh, my belt's downstairs, isn't it? Fuck.
It's insane because, like, you're right. They took that blueprint, they modernized it, they added NIL and said, "What if? Now try that."
And he's more forgiving than Nick Saban, or Bill Parcells. Where they had specific. Do you know about this?
We talked about this on Instagram, but talk about it for the listeners.
So Nick Saban, it comes from Bill Parcells. He has a specific. Bill Parcells had a specific thing. He wanted college seniors or guys that had at least spent 4 years in college, whether they redshirted the freshman year, and then went. He wanted those guys, specific heights, specific weights, specific speeds. That's what he wanted for each position.
He had an archetype he wanted to fill.
And if you didn't fit that in that box,
it's a wrap.
That way, go that way. You're gone. Nick Saban took that and applied it to college football recruiting. And he applied it to every position. And the only thing he looked at, and this is pre-NIL, remember this, when he was at Michigan State and LSU, and when he first got to Alabama, the only thing he was like, can this guy carry more? And so we talk to his strength and conditioning staff. This is respect to offensive linemen, right?
Yes.
He would be like, this kid weighs 270. I want him to be 315. Can we get him there? And they would look at the guy, look at his body, look at his makeup, and then they could get him there.
Yeah.
But the whole goal for them was, we need these guys to fit into each box. Will Muschamp played with that a little bit because at Florida, they had guys that were small.
Yeah.
Defensive backs that were very small, which Nick Saban would have never taken.
Never.
I would say like Gilbert Arenas. Is it Gilbert? Not Gilbert Arenas. Javier Arenas.
Yes.
Nick Saban would have never recruited him, but he was already at Alabama when he got to Alabama after the Dolphins. And Javier Arenas became a really good player, got to the NFL. He was a really good return man. But Nick Saban would have never, and Nick Saban said I never would have recruited this guy.
Well, we talked about the specific conversation you and I had was Nakobe Dean.
Nakobe Dean, yes. Never.
Nakobe Dean's undersized for the Bama defense when Kirby was the DC there. However, it was still that was Saban's box. He didn't fit in the box. So he ended up going to Georgia. Kirby comes over his sophomore or junior year.
Yep.
And because he's the guy, and because Kirby, like you said, has learned from this Nick Saban rigidity and applied his own personal ethos to it.
Yep.
And said, hey, I can be flexible in these places because I can see potential. And he believed in his system's ability to develop
and the
players who did not fit the mold.
He's one of my favorite college football players of all time.
Yeah.
He's got it up here.
Mm-hmm.
Like between his ears, I don't think you'll find a better football player. I don't think you'll find a better football player.
You know what I think that is? Kirby played at Georgia.
Right.
And succeeded at Georgia.
Right.
And knew that players who had the mental aptitude could supersede any sort of physical boxes.
Right. Versus just going off a chart, which that's not a knock.
Yeah.
That's not a knock.
Just an alteration of the system that existed.
But just barely.
Yeah, because guess what? You didn't have to spend the mental energy to develop the chart. Now we're using the next mental energy to evolve the chart and to make the chart fit with the new paradigm.
And find guys who you're like, you know what? He exceeds the chart.
There you go.
Let's put him
Save
in.
the chart.
And watching, I'll never forget, was the national championship game? Nakobe Dean grabbing the other guy.
Yes. They
grabbing him
Yeah.
and saying, hey, man, that's not what you're supposed to do. Do your job. And then the next play, turnover. They get the ball back and they go and do it just. But I love Nakobe Dean. I don't know if you know this. Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
My mom knows his dad. His dad was the resource officer at my mom's school.
Come on.
Yeah, dude.
That's wild.
So I've met him a couple times.
Giant human being, man.
He's humongous, dude. But yeah, I look at that. When I look at Georgia and look at the way they play, like, to me, obviously everyone's going to put down Ohio State as their favorite. I think Indiana is probably the best team in the country right now. But there's no way on earth, not on this God's green earth, that I would fucking put anybody in front of Georgia.
Especially now that they've got a better idea of what that week off is going to look like.
Yep.
I think that killed them last year. And especially as you saw from the Texas performance, they're getting healthy and getting able at the right time.
They are getting they are so much more aggressive on along the front seven.
They've grown as the season's gone on. It's been amazing to watch.
They've grown. You're missing a word. They've grown up.
There you go.
Like, these are men playing football now, and they're good at it. You better get out of our way.
Too. They're moving with a great level of confidence. I absolutely love it.
Well,
do you think Sark's actually gone? Like, we joke about it because, I joke from a Georgia perspective because to have that stability of a Kirby Smart in this sport right now is insane. Like, I'm very lucky as a fan. But for Texas, that's a great job. Nominally hasn't actually produced anything in the last 30 years. But do you think that
2005
says, let me go get this Titans job. Let me go coach Cam Ward and be out of here?
I don't know. Because I'm also dealing with it with Bill Belichick.
I wasn't going to bring him up today. I honestly wasn't.
I don't give a shit. What's the difference?
Hey, how was that cheerleading competition?
Bro, that's the fucking lamest. Like, when I have to go to those things, like for dance recitals, not for my kid don't dance, she swim. Okay? Don't get it twisted. We play sports. This is just track and water.
Got you. Good enough.
When I have to go to my niece's dance recitals, I get to watch her dance for what, 3 minutes? 3 minutes? 2 hours on there? 3 minutes? And she has to do makeup changes, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And she's a 25-year-old?
Dog, a grown-up, co-ed, semi-pro, I believe, cheerleading competition.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum.
No, do you get it in? Have fun.
All I'm saying is my team's supposed to be going to a bowl game. We got 2 games to win. We just lost to Wake Forest. Maybe I don't have to go to New York City for this.
I told you.
You could get on a plane by yourself. You ain't been on a plane before?
I didn't know it was in New York. For some reason, I thought it was local.
Was it? I don't know. I don't honestly. I don't know enough to. I don't care enough to know.
Local. I hope it was.
I'm looking it up now. Fuck this.
Jordan on November 20th.
Hudson. Hang on. No. I'm fucking looking it up. Jordan Hudson cheerleading competition shows up somewhere fans don't know where to expect. This is on a Cleveland website.
Please be North Carolina.
Pause on this site. Okay. Cheer Extreme All-Star Event.
In?
It was in Raleigh. Okay.
Okay. All right. It's better, Bill. You ain't get on a plane. That's better. That's objectively better.
That's how you spend your Sunday?
That's objectively better than getting on a plane.
That's how you spend your Sunday?
It's your coach, baby.
You got your ass whooped by Wake Forest?
Whoop, too. Do you remember last week when I was like, hey, man, y'all ain't going to make it? You're like, oh, we got Wake Forest. We got to lose to NC State. I was like, okay.
You got your ass whooped on Saturday, and then you had to go do this on Sunday?
He got to go do that on Sunday. Wait a second. Who did film? What time was this event? Did he skip Sunday practice?
Dude, I don't.
Is there a bye week? What the fuck? Now
No,
I'm
it's no bye week. They got Duke and NC State back to back.
Then what the fuck's he doing? Okay, you know what? Good luck and God bless. Because you don't keep him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless the Giants take him.
The Giants didn't want him before they said they didn't want to be there. It's so wild.
But they kind of want him now.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, okay. You and I have heard talk to different people.
We have talked to different people. That's correct.
Lane Kiffin the rumor is that Lane Kiffin was given an ultimatum. Free relationship advice to anyone. Once you've given someone an ultimatum or received an ultimatum, that relationship is over.
What was the ultimatum, though?
To decide by Egg Bowl.
Okay, because that's what I also heard, that he has to make a choice.
Yes. By Egg Bowl.
I didn't say ultimatum.
The Egg Bowl deadline is the one that keeps coming up every time I hear it.
Just sign the fucking extension.
He's not going to sign it because he's leaving.
To go where?
To go to fucking Florida.
When?
When he's done. If they make him sign by the Egg Bowl, he can. This is the man who left Tennessee for LA under the cover of night. Nothing is beyond Lane Kiffin.
This is the playoff, and they can win.
Lane Kiffin, you don't seem to understand. Lane Kiffin doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, I know he doesn't give a fuck.
He's a mercenary.
I love that about him.
And if Florida hits his number, he will say, fuck Mississippi. I never want to be here with your Brown Lake anyway. I liked FAU, or at least I was near the goddamn water.
I will say this. I love Lane Kiffin. He does something in football that I find to be remarkable, where he makes you practice things that he's never going to call.
Mm-hmm.
He makes you, because think about it. You think about how much practice time you get. When he's up by 30 points in a game, he's like, oh, watch this. This is going to be crazy.
Formations you will never see again.
Mm-hmm.
Plays that he would never call again. Plays that he's making up on the sideline because they're not in the goddamn playbook, because he just wants you to have to deal with it on film.
And he's like, yo, what if we did put raisins in a potato salad? Now, I'm never going to do that for a real thing, but I'm just showing you that maybe that could be a thing. What if we did pecans in the coleslaw?
Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's
right. And you're just like,
chaos agent.
My mind can't control this. I don't know what we're doing. And he's like, guess what?
So
I'm just going to call it Inside Zone.
You found something very interesting during this, because you said they're going to the playoff.
Yeah.
He
can't leave if they're going to the playoff.
Let me unroll the rest of the premise.
Okay, that's fine.
Start telling me what he can and can't do.
Okay. I'm going to talk more.
I know you are. That's why you're here. That's why we're both here, to talk more.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter as much as it used to, because we've watered down the concept of what the playoff means, because we have 12 goddamn fucking spots now. And now you have people arguing over 13 and 14, which is what we both said was going to fucking happen. The playoff has ruined this sport because it's just about making the people in suits, these rich white fucking men, more TV money. It's not about a true champion. We've all been lied to, and the sport is worse because of it. Now we have a bowl structure that's been shot to shit. We have teams, 11 of which probably would have, at least let's call it half, 6 more teams that could have ended their season on a high note with positive recruiting momentum.
Yeah,
they're fucking losers because they're playing. Guess what? The other thing about college football, it's hyper local and it's a haters medium. Guess how interested I was in the Ohio State Notre Dame game that I was at last year. I was there and didn't give a shit.
Yeah, so here's the thing. There's a couple of these things. One, the on-campus round, everybody's so hyped for that. I think it sucks shit. personally.
You know who else thinks it sucks shit?
Who?
The conference commissioners, because last year they were giving away SEC championship tickets.
Right. So you have your conference championship games and then the first round games that are also on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sucks. Like,
Yes.
I do think it sucks. I also make hyper, like, forcing this entire thing into basically kind of NFLizing the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what this was supposed to be. And
I watch college football.
I was talking to Wayne Cook and Wayne and Roddy Jones. We do this mega show for Learfield, and we talked off air. We talked about, like, Wayne went to the Sun Bowl, and Wayne was like, "That shit was wild, dog. We had a good ass time." I went to the Continental Tire Bowl, bro. You can see that's my Continental Tire. Hang on, let me move it. Michael Felder, Continental Tire Bowl. That's me. And we got buck wild. Like, we took the team bus to the strip club.
Yeah,
and these guys, they're all on business trips, right?
Remember when college football was fun?
Like, you just do. Remember when what was it? Florida and LSU got into a fight on Bourbon Street, or was it Florida and Miami? One of them, they got into a fight on Bourbon Street. But I just look at this, like, right now I'm looking at the projections. Oregon goes to Texas Tech, which means Texas Tech ain't going nowhere. You're just staying at home. You're staying in your apartment or your dorm room.
Great postseason experience for those kids.
Super fun, and guess what you get? Nothing. You just have to play
in Lubbock. Congratulations. 0.
Georgia's gonna stay in Athens. Hopefully, you don't get a speeding ticket. And Memphis, they'll beat Memphis. Sure. Win at home. Ole Miss hosts Virginia. You're staying in Oxford. You don't even get to go to the Grove. You just have to go to your own stadium that you've been to 7 times already. I
sure hope Lane's still your fucking coach.
Hopefully. Notre Dame has to go to BYU. That's the worst. That sounds terrible.
Like, that's the other thing, is that these matchups aren't good football games. Like,
Notre Dame, BYU
bowl matchups.
They'd be good bowl matchups. But when you go to the bowl,
that's it. That's the end of your season. Go home, enjoy your families, enjoy Christmas, enjoy
but it's
whatever
like
you got left of a holiday.
You go to the bowl game, like, I'll say this is, oh, by the way, folks, get a close-up on this one. Let's go.
What'd y'all win?
We didn't win shit. We lost.
None of these kids are getting rings. None of these kids are getting rings because you're gonna go. Hey, Texas
you get a ring for playing at Texas Tech?
Texas Tech, congratulations. You had a great season. Your reward, stay in Lubbock and lose to Oregon. Congratulations. See you next year. What the fuck?
You don't get a ring?
Can a nigga go to New Orleans, please?
You don't get a ring? You don't get a complimentary.
Can we go to Memphis?
Football?
Can we go to Tucson?
My mom still got my bowl jersey.
If I play my cards right, can I go to Hawaii?
Oh, the Hawaii
got a bowl game. You know what I'm saying?
Aloha Bowl.
We used to be a proper country and a proper sport, and
I'm just saying
what we've become.
It really does. It does suck, but it's all because of, like, it's a combination of, and I don't know if we want to talk about this or not, but it's the gambling. It's people needing, like, it's people being so stupid that they need, like, a definitive winner.
The thing is, it's not even that. That's how they manipulated the public once they decided to see how much money they could make.
Right. Like, it's the money. The money. Well, the money is the bottom line. The money is the answer. The money is the answer.
The money is not going to
people are so
stupid. I continue to point that out to people.
The money is the answer. By the way, they don't give you any money.
Hey, but remember, Felder, the education's your paycheck. Or are you giving me more fucking classes if I play more games? I'm curious about that shit too.
Dude,
do I get
we already talked about
a second bachelor's if I play 3 extra fucking football games?
We talked about it already. So if we're going to be, like, direct about it, one, no one's going to class during this time.
Fact.
No one's going to class during this time. Then you add in the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you leave a school, you get, but like, unless you leave like Vanderbilt, maybe Michigan, if you leave
UNC,
Northwestern, right, then your credits transfer. But if you're just going from Texas Tech and you're real good at Texas Tech, and then you go to Texas, they're like, oh, I don't know if you know this player, but we're gonna take about 8 of these. The other 45, you're gonna have to make them up.
Texas A&M, if you're trying to go to Texas A&M and go anywhere, we're like, sir, why are all these credits in wingdings? What happened here?
Yeah, it's
what
like,
are you
hey,
doing in fucking...
like, unless you go from A&M to like North Carolina State or like Michigan State, like you go to another like land grant ag school, yeah, there'll be like you want to go to a liberal arts school, they're gonna be like, we don't even know what this means.
We don't do animal husbandry as a major. That was a mean shot.
Hang on, you think this is a real? No. Now, have you taken the classics? You don't know what the classics is?
Have you read Hume?
Okay. Do you know what Confucius say?
You're fucked, brother.
You're fucked. Your shit is fucked. But all I'm saying is the bowl experience.
Yeah.
These kids are missing out on it because now these have become business trips. And now that they've become business trips, the biggest problem is the pressure. Mm-hmm. And they're fighting. And I say this as someone who's like, I did actually study like the history of war, essentially.
So what was your major?
My major?
Yeah.
Management and society. But that means nothing. But I was a history major until my grandpa was like, find something that makes sense. I'm paying for this school. And I was like, okay.
I was poli-sci, so I took the classes that made me confidently say this is fascism like 8 years ago.
Right.
And I was like, I took a class called War, Peace, and Strategy. I audited it my junior year. It was a graduate level course, took a pass-fail. And it's been so relevant to everything that's happened in this country.
I was a history major for 2 years. I was a history major for two hard years. Those were the best grades I ever got in college.
Yeah.
Because I like that. I liked the material. And I cared about the material. Yeah. And so what you learn is it's really hard to fight it. You can't, no one has ever won a 2-front war.
Ever.
And what we're seeing in college football is a 3-front war. So from this side, we have NIL, we have the portal, and then we also have football actually being hard.
Yeah. And
so you don't have like the enjoyment in all those things. You don't get it. So they're dealing with NIL and how do we pay these players and dealing with like also just paying players in general. Now we have to also deal with the transfer portal where this guy can just leave and go anywhere. So that's 2 fronts. And then just coming up from behind you. They're coming up from Venezuela. They're coming up. And guess what? They're just looking around like, y'all should have ball games that people like. We're like, what the fuck? Crazy? That wasn't even on our bingo card.
We've pushed enjoyment out of the equation. Felder, tell everyone where they can find you. Tell them where they can catch more of your musings. And as always, fuck ICE.
Yeah, fuck ICE forever. Fuck them to hell for real. Same thing with Northwestern. As a school, staff, record label, as a motherfucking company, fuck Northwestern forever. You don't get to treat the people that survived Katrina like that. So fuck you. But you can find me at itsfelder.substack.com. You can find me on X at, what is it? In the Bleachers. And on Blue Sky, same thing, In the Bleachers. And I'm just hanging around, man. I'm just doing my thing. And if you get a chance, check out The Blueprint with Ed Reed. Just so you know, I picked out all those plays. Nasty sons.
Putting that hat on. Love to have it. This again is UD Pod. We're brought to you by the MTR Network. Follow us across all the socials. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube at UDPod66. Just if you're listening, just pull out. You're on your phone, you asshole. Just open the YouTube app, go over to this shit and hit subscribe. And I'll leave you the fuck alone. I won't leave you alone. I'll still have this part of the episode.
You get to see my face.
You get to see Felder. You get to see Felder. He gets to point at things in his office. It's exciting for everyone.
I'm
You
mad
can watch
tired,
Felder
too.
Google sometimes, which is very funny. But as always, brought to you by
I know how to use a computer.
No one said you didn't out loud. I'm also brought to you by DanielPaulMortgages.com. If you can pay your rent,
You need to get better lighting.
It's my job to help you qualify. Make sure you check out my other podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episode dropped last Wednesday, talking about the season of home, community, and preparing for 2026. That was your show. There is no outro. I do need better lighting. Talk to you guys next week.